Okay, good afternoon, or good morning if you happen to be watching this prior to class. Otherwise, it's good afternoon for most of you. Good morning for Buzz, I suppose. What we're going to do is this Shakti breath series. It's a 6-part series of movements, mantras, and intentions. And so the actual movement or the physical structure will regulate the physical area of our lives, and that plane, the material plane. The breath will actually work through the astral level, and it'll also start to change what our body produces in this hormone soup to create a more healthy hormone soup for us in our blood, which is extremely key. And the highest level is the divine, and that will be the things that we basically say the pratik, the sound, not just the external sound vibration, but the internal sound vibration that we say on that divine level. So we'll have some aspects of this throughout the series. The first part of the series will be what's called thoracic breathing. And basically what we're going to do is breathe through our upper chest. So to do this posture, and we're going to be doing music that I'll mention the next time I videotape a series that I play you through. It's called Kabbalah Breath of Glow, and it's beautifully timed. It's from Dr. Levery, and you'll hear that when we're on the call together. But for now, what I would like you to do is, the way to take this on is to sit or cross your legs or whatever is comfortable for you so your back can be upright. And your hands are going to go over your heart area. Now this means your heart chakra, not specifically your heart. Your heart's on the left side of your chest, and our hands are going to be in the center here. So our hands are going to be over our heart area, and what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to draw up our shoulders because we're putting air into the upper part of our chest, like this. And then we're going to exhale. Now there's a count here. The inhale count is going to be very quick, like 1, 2, 3. But it'll be 3, and the exhale will be 2. So as we inhale, what we're going to say that will correspond to the 1, 2, 3 will be ek, ong, kar. Ek, E-C-K, ong, O-N-G, kar, K-A-R. And as we exhale, it will be the count of 2, and that will be sat, S-A-T, nam, N-A-A-M. So it would be this. In your head, you could be hearing ek, ong, kar, sat, nam, ek, ong, kar, sat, nam. So it'll go like that. And I'll demonstrate a few of those breaths right now, and then we'll do them together on the call. You'll sit like this with your hands over your heart region, and it's only 1 minute that we do this for. Most of these we do 1 minute. There's only one that we do for 3 minutes. So it will go like this. I'll begin. Now when you've completed this, you'll inhale deeply, and you'll apply what's called the root lock. We've discussed it before, but you'll squeeze the rectum, squeeze the sex organ, and squeeze the navel. The sex organ you'll squeeze the way you would squeeze in a Kegel exercise, or restricting the flow of urine. The rectum is just tensing down in that lower area right there, and then the navel, I'm sure you understand. It's just pulling your belly button back into your spine. You'll do all 3 of those at once, and you'll hold that while you hold that area. And as you do that, you're going to push your chi and your energy up. We have 7 chakras. The center one is the heart. There's 3 above and 3 below. Most people are living below in those lower 3 chakras. Part of the Shakti breath of this sequence will help you raise that consciousness, that awareness, and where you live to be on the heart and above. Most people just try to get to the heart, but it's actually above the heart that we can go to as well. So you'll complete by taking a deep breath in, applying root lock, and then exhaling powerfully, and then take another deep breath in. Bring your hands up over our heads, and then shaking them, and exhale again. And that's the first part of the series, so please stop this video now, just press pause, and we'll do now, just press pause. And okay, the second breath in the Shakti series is the navel breath. So we go from the thoracic breath to the navel breath. Again, hands over the navel area, you can touch it, the thumbs. And really, in a way, one thing they often say is they say, now forget about your chest. So really concentrate lower on what we think of as your navel or diaphragm. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale navel as far as you can and exhale. At the same time, inhale for basically a count of 3, but it's a very fast count of 3. Exhale for a count of 2. So 3 would be, the 3 steps would be ek, ong, kar as you inhale, and exhale, sat, nam. Onkar, Satnam, Ek Onkar, Satnam. And I'll do that with you right now just for a few so you can see what that looks like. Again, as you inhale, same thing you did before. Same thing you did. You're going to inhale. Apply the root lock. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale. Inhale again. Bring your hands up over your head and shake them. That's how you complete this. Do not do this particular process if you're pregnant or if you think you're pregnant. So that's number 2. The time for this will be... the next breath is the chest and thoracic breath. In other words, you're going to breathe from here and here. As you push yourself forward, you're going to extend your legs straight out, and as you push yourself forward, this is going to force this area to be slightly compressed, and it's going to open up actually the breath in the back of the ribs, which often we don't get to. So we're going to lean forward like this, and again, we're going to inhale Ek Onkar, exhale Satnam. And I'll do that with you right now. I'll just demonstrate real quick. And then when we complete, we'll do the same thing. We'll inhale. We'll apply the root lock briefly, and as we hold that, we'll bring our tongue to the upper palate. Exhale. Then inhale again. And just bring our hands up over our head and shake out. Just like that. And that technique, again, is only 1 minute. So, again, is only 1 minute. Okay, the next breath we're doing is called the 1 minute breath to supercharge the blood. And what it really does is have a very powerful effect on your central nervous system and on recharging your blood and increasing the prana in your blood. Now, because this has a little more intensity, you would not even do the strong exhale we usually do if you're on your cycle, if you're menstruating. So, you would exhale very softly if you're on your cycle. And if you're pregnant or think you might be pregnant, you wouldn't do this one at all. Okay? Your hands come up to this space in your aura. Now remember, we talked about those 3 levels that there are to the practice that we do. The first, the physical, is the position that we take, the mudra, the asana, the kriya that we're holding. The second one is the breath. And in this case, which is the level of the astral. And in this case, it is 4 inhaled breaths and 1 strong exhaled breath. Now the 4 inhaled breaths also have the divine counterpart as well. So as you inhale, each time you're going to inhale for 4 breaths, and each one you'll say to yourself, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So you'll inhale, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Down here from your abdomen. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Exhale. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Exhale. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Exhale. And I'll demonstrate what that looks like. We'll bring our hands up here, again, charging the aura. It's kind of like the please don't shoot thing I mentioned, but in this case, you're charging your entire auric field when your hands are like this, particularly when you exhale. And I'll begin. I exhale very vigorously, and exhale as vigorously as is comfortable for you. Okay, here we go. Okay, and when you've completed this, you'll inhale again. Hold, apply the root lock, squeezing the rectum, sex organs, navel area, holding it tight, 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 and then exhaling. Very powerfully bring your hands up over your head as you inhale. And you're going to exhale and shake your hands. And that's how we'll complete the supercharging of the blood. Now, it's called 4-square healing breath. And 4-square healing breath is an extremely powerful process. Often the mudra for this has been like this, where you would hold your hands together about this far apart. This is called the middle column mudra, and this is for a very specific situation. For example, it could be a fatal disease or something like that. However, we will be doing it this way. This is the way that Dr. Levry has advised us to do it as healers and as people that need to be lights out in the world. we're going to put all that power and energy into our field so that we can be protected and be of service and be lights. So the mudra will be like this, and again, that's the physical level. In terms of the breath, we're going to do 4 breaths in, 1, 2, 3, 4, pumping the navel, then holding for 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the music, again, Kabbalah, the Kabbalah breath of glow will be the music that's perfectly timed for this. So we'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll exhale. 4 out, and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then inhale. Hold for 4, and exhale. Just like that. And we'll be doing that to the Kabbalah breath of glow music, like I said. I'll be playing it on the call for you right now, but I'm going to just demonstrate just a couple of what this set will look like. Okay, so it will go like this. And when we complete, you'll inhale. You don't apply root lock on this one. You just gently bring your hands up overhead, and you're going to shake them lightly. And just relax from there. This is for 3 minutes. So you're going to do this breath for 3 minutes at the end. And then the final thing we're going to do after this will be called Sitali Pranayam, which is a cooling breath that we'll do. And we do that for a few more minutes. But this is the main end of this series that really generates high-quality prana and heat. So enjoy it, and please press pause now. It really generates high-quality. The last technique we're going to do is called Sitali Pranayam, and it's a cooling and cleansing breath to help us take all this high-quality prana that we've done and allow it to set within our tissues, but at the same time to balance out. And the mudra that we're going to use is a mudra where each fingertip touches the corresponding fingertip. This creates balance throughout the hemispheres of our brain and through our energy systems. We put this right, the lowest finger can be about down to the navel. You can raise this a little higher, but generally this is usually right about here. So it's going to be right over your abdomen. And you can sit up. Maybe you can sit back a little bit. Generally, it's recommended that you just sit up comfortably. It's very simple to do. If you can curl your tongue, you can do that. I think we joked about that on the call. Some of us can and cannot. I cannot. The way the rest of us do it is we just put our tongue to the roof of our mouth, like this, and we inhale gently through our mouth and out through our nose. Very simple, like this. You don't have to do it that loud. I'm doing it a little louder so you can get the effect. Generally, this can be done from 3 to 11 minutes. And during this time, you just relax and, again, allow the changes to set within you. When you've done the end of the series, you've done the end of a series called the Shakti six-segmented breath series. And it does amazing things for you, including it's to help you develop your intuition more than anything else and allow you to see things, the results of your actions, before they happen. Now, again, this is going to come to you through your intuition. But one of the number one things that we build through not just Kundalini, but through our practices in Kabbalah, is intuition. The process is to see the unseen. And this simple series of breaths is one of the best ways to do it. So we could stop the tape now, and we'll do the stop the tape now, and we'll do the